Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay guys, so we have a lot to discuss today. We have the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap, which I'm sure we're going to sprinkle a little bit of the Real Housewives of Miami into it. We're doing that right after this at 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 a.m. Pacific with Kiki from the Talk of Shame. Later today, I'm going to be recording the behind the scenes of BravoCon with Jason, so we should have that up at some point this week. It's just been crazy and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I think I ran myself down and Jason was like, you need to go take a second shower because you look like you don't feel good. And I'm chugging Dayquil. I'm like, yes, let's fix it. But it's not going to stop me. So with that, let's talk about the OC and the prediction of a 2-year cancellation. Here we go. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Okay, guys. So I don't know where to start, if it's Tamra Judge's psychic or if it's Alexis Bellino. So let's actually, well, I can start with Tamra Judge. All right. Sorry, guys. My cat is going wild. She's like, oh, I don't feel good either. I'm like, yeah, get in line, girl. All right, guys. So Tamra Judge's infamous psychic is predicting that the Real Housewives of Orange County will be canceled in the next 2 years. And I found this pretty interesting. So Page 6 came out with this saying Tamra Judge's psychic medium, who infamously predicted that Vicki Gunvalson's ex-boyfriend Brooks was lying about having cancer. Now, apparently, the same psychic is saying that they predict the Real Housewives of Orange County will be canceled in 2 years. What? The topic came up during Wednesday's episode of the Turtle Time with Ramona, Singer, and Avery, podcast following a conversation about how Bravo rebooted the Real Housewives of New York City with an all-new cast. You never know what direction they're going in, but it made me wonder, like, are they going to start rebooting other shows? Avery, Ramona's daughter, then read a question from a fan wondering how long Tamra expects the Real Housewives of Orange County to go on. I think about this a lot. I had a conversation with a friend of mine, Scott Cruz, who's actually a psychic medium. And I said, Scott, I don't know what's going on. But according to Tamra, Cruz doesn't watch the show, but did tune in to the recently aired season 17 reunion, during which she boldly told Andy Cohen to fuck off and be quiet. And I said, how much longer is this ride going to last? That's what she asked her psychic. And he said to me, I see Orange County getting canceled in 2 years. And I said, okay, I mean, who knows? I don't know what that means. Is it a reboot or what? But she was saying that she was hoping that her and her co-stars can make it to 20 years, insisting that she'll be ready for retirement by then. 20 years is that's a good guess. Well, it's not a guess. It's something good to be hopeful for, I guess. Anyways, now Tamra started on the Real Housewives of Orange County from season 3 to season 14. Before getting let go in 2020, but she did return to the series earlier this year ahead of season 17. Do you remember the day back in the day, Ramona, we would talk to Andy about how long is this going to last and what would be next? And, well, Tamra remembered being there for the talk about putting a bunch of different housewives on an island. And that was when they were talking about how they were going to maneuver if the shows started to fail. That was the way that they were going to get out of the failing shows, or at least reboot the failing shows. Andy said to one of the housewives at one point, if we ever start doing a mashup, that's when you know that things are going south. Now we have the mashups. Oh, right, Ramona said. He said, you'll know the show is over when I pick the best from each franchise and I do a show on that. Well, they actually did that for Peacock. And that's Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Now, Ramona went on to claim that Andy Cohen once confided in her and said Real Housewives of Orange County was getting the boot. However, she said he was pleasantly surprised when the ratings were good that season. So the network renewed the program. Well, they didn't get the boot. But, I wanted to share something else with you guys, too, because I saw this. And Tamra Judge, she just doesn't have the ability to not put her foot in her mouth. But I think that's what makes her a great housewife. And again, in case she sees this, I had a great and very pleasant time meeting her at BravoCon. She was very sweet to me. But hold on. Here we go.
Sheree.
Worst house husband.
Louis.
Oh,
I'm not saying that. Let me think. Okay, Ralph right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hello, Ralph.
Ray.
HWY.
Gosh.
Worst house husband.
Louis.
And she wonders why she gets herself in trouble. I think, wasn't she able to squash the beef with, ay. All right, guys, I wanted to get into the Alexis Bellino of it all too, because this is interesting. And Alexis Bellino threw a little bit of shade, but she did say she's open to returning to the Real Housewives of Orange County for season 18. Plus, she called Tamra Judge conniving. I don't think that Alexis Bellino should be coming back. She said that she's open to returning for season 18. Plus, she was joking that conniving Tamra Judge would do anything to stay on the show. So she appeared at BravoCon over the weekend, and she teased the possibility of reclaiming her orange for season 18 of the show. She said, "I'm definitely excited and proud to be associated with the network, and I'd never want to say never." And I'll leave it at that. I started watching it again this year because, of course, Heather Dubrow and I are pretty close, and just having Tamra Judge come back, I wanted to tune in. I gave it 1 or 2 episodes to see how it would go, and then I got pretty hooked. She made for good TV this year in all of her drunken stupors. We see what you did there, Alexis Bellino. The shade, and we're not mad at it. So wait. Tamra and Alexis reunited and looked super kind of chummy together at BravoCon, which only further fueled gossip about the possibility of Alexis's return to the Real Housewives of Orange County. Speaking of Tamra, Alexis couldn't help but throw a little bit of shade at her former co-star in front of me, saying, "I do think she's manipulative and conniving, and I think that she would sell her own mom to stay on the show. I don't think that she would deny any of that if we asked her." Tamra and I definitely have a past, but as Real Housewives of Orange County fans obviously know, Alexis starred in seasons 5 through 8 of the OC franchise from 2009 until 2013. It kind of baffles me how long these women hang on to this. Now, while Alexis hasn't starred on the Real Housewives of Orange County in numerous years, her name was mentioned at the recent season 17 reunion by Tamra Judge. So, Tamra called out Heather Dubrow for championing Alexis's potential return to the show instead of hers. And Bravo fans know Tamra was ultimately the one who returned to the show after a 2-year hiatus. Alexis said that she found it disgraceful for Tamra to use her name amid her feud with Heather. She said, "It's ridiculous that she's using my name as an excuse to carry out any of this behavior." She also gave props to Tamra for her continued ability to drive conflict on the show. So I think in one hand, she's like, "You sound like a nut job and this is crazy." But in the other hand, she's like, "We do understand that you're making great TV." But really, I'm more curious about, listen, the psychic ended up hitting the nail on the head, especially when it came to Brooks and faking cancer, which, by the way, even seeing the Teddy thing, like, and what she said about cancer to Vicky, I thought that that was so disgusting, guys. It came off so calculated. It came off disgusting. It came off like she is desperate and thirsty. And again, I tried to be nice to Teddy at BravoCon. She doesn't like me, and that's fine. And actually, Tamra even asked me, she's like, "Did you say anything bad about her being a podcaster?" I said, "No, she wasn't a great housewife." I said she does great on the podcast. She's not a great housewife. And Tamra just looked at me like, she didn't say yes or no, but I'm not wrong. So I was like, I'm going to leave it at that. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are about the prediction. I should make a community tab about this, a poll. I'll do that. Go ahead and comment below, smash that like button, show some love, and hopefully I have a speedy recovery. I want to feel so much better. I might go to sleep after this live today. Love you guys. See you next time.